The Chosen Season 6 trailer hits, and suddenly it feels like the air has been sucked out of the room. No slow warm-up, no gentle reminder of who Jesus is. This time, it's heavy from the very first second. And the scary part? This is just the trailer. If this much emotion is already spilling out, then what exactly are they hiding for the full season? Because let's be honest, this doesn't feel like another season of a TV show. It feels like a warning that what's coming next will not be easy to watch, not easy to process, and definitely not easy to forget. The tone alone tells you everything has changed. The smiles are gone. The quiet teaching moments feel distant. What replaces them is tension, silence, and the kind of pain you can feel even when no one is speaking. And that's what makes this trailer so unsettling. It doesn't shout. It doesn't beg for attention. It just sits there, heavy, like it knows what's about to happen and you don't. Season 6 clearly isn't interested in easing anyone in. The vibe is darker, slower, more deliberate. Every pause feels intentional, like the show is daring you to look away. And let's talk about that emotional weight for a second, because it's not just about Jesus anymore. You can feel it in the people around him. The followers don't look inspired. They look afraid, confused, almost desperate. There's this unspoken feeling that everyone knows something terrible is coming, but no one can stop it. And that's where the trailer gets under your skin. It doesn't rely on spectacle. It relies on dread. The kind of dread that creeps in when hope and fear exist at the same time. You can sense betrayal hanging in the air. You can sense power shifting behind closed doors. You can sense that every choice being made now will have consequences that can't be undone. What's wild is how restrained the trailer is. No over-explaining. No dramatic monologues spelling things out. Just fragments, glances, silence that screams louder than words, and somehow that makes it worse. Because your mind fills in the gaps. You already know where this story leads, and that knowledge makes every second feel heavier. The trial, the accusations, the false witnesses, the political pressure, it all feels closer than ever. This season isn't asking whether Jesus will suffer. It's asking how everyone else will live with the choices they're about to make. And that question hangs over the entire trailer like a shadow you can't escape. Even the scale of the season feels different. You can tell this isn't being treated like just another chapter. Everything feels bigger, more final, more permanent. Like the creators themselves know this is the point of no return. And maybe that's why the trailer feels so emotional. It's not just showing events, it's preparing you to watch faith be tested, loyalty crumble, and courage fail when it matters most. It almost feels like the trailer is saying, are you sure you want to keep watching? Because once this season starts, there's no going back to comfort, no going back to safety, no going back to simple lessons and quiet miracles. And that's the most chilling part of all. If the trailer already feels this heavy, if it already leaves you emotionally unsettled, then what happens when the story actually reaches the moments we all know are coming? Are we truly ready to watch faith collide with fear when the cost becomes unbearable? The longer you sit with this trailer, the more it starts to feel less like promotion and more like a quiet confession. Almost as if the creators are admitting without saying it out loud that Season 6 is going to hurt. And not in a dramatic, exaggerated way, but in a slow, sinking, emotional way that stays with you long after the screen goes dark. There's a heaviness here that goes beyond storytelling. This isn't about shocking twists anymore. This is about inevitability, about watching people walk straight toward a fate they don't fully understand, even though every sign is screaming at them to stop. And the trailer leans into that discomfort hard. You can feel the pressure closing in not just on Jesus, but on everyone connected to him. The authorities feel closer. The danger feels louder. And the silence? That silence feels deliberate, almost cruel, like the calm before something unspeakable breaks loose. What makes Season 6 feel especially emotional is that it doesn't frame Jesus as untouchable. The trailer strips away the safety net. He isn't surrounded by admiration or awe anymore. He's surrounded by suspicion, manipulation, and power plays happening just out of sight. And the people who once followed him with confidence now seem uncertain, even frightened. Their faith hasn't disappeared, but it's shaking. You can sense the internal conflict tearing them apart. Stay loyal and risk everything, or stay silent and survive. That question hangs over the entire season like a curse, and the trailer doesn't give answers. It just lets the tension build. Every look exchanged feels loaded. Every pause feels like a decision being delayed. And every delayed decision feels like it's making the final outcome worse.